Hello, this is Sirisha Kisra. My class ID is 14. Today we are going to see about the ICP1 of the deep learning sessions. So we are talking about the Keras, which is a Python library which helps in developing and evaluating the deep learning models, especially if we are starting with a neural network. Then this is an easy way to go. It wraps up the different numerical computations for like TensorFlow. uh, so coming to the ICP, there is a source code in which we have breast cancer and diabetic CSV datasets. So coming to the first part, adding more dense layers to the existing code that is already given and checking how the accuracy changes. First, let me run the uh, given code and see what will be the accuracy. So I'm commenting my code here. This is the actual source code, which has one hidden layer and one output layer. We are defining a model by name my first NN. Here we are importing all the libraries that we need, and we are reading the diabetic CSV file which we need, and we are dividing this diabetic CSV file into train and test. And we are using the optimizer Adam. So and finally we are giving the summary of the model and evaluating the model. So let me run this base source code first and see what will be the accuracy. So as you can see, we got 70% of the accuracy for the given source code with only one hidden layer. Now let me give more hidden layers, like dense layers, for example. Here I'm giving 3 hidden layers, and the fourth one is the output layer, and the optimizer I'm using the same, and the rest code will be the same. So let me run the code again and see what will be the accuracy now. So as you see, the accuracy now got decreased by 10%. Now it is only 60%. So by increasing the more dense layers or hidden layers, the accuracy is actually decreasing. Going to the second part, changing the data set and see do the required changes for the data set. The model that we are designing is required to predict if a patient has two different cancers are there, which is malignant or benign cancer. So let me walk you through the code. So going to the code, I've imported all the required libraries. Here sequential is the model that we are defining. Path is used to read the path of the file data set, and dense is used for defining the hidden layers, and we are importing pandas, and by which we are reading the data set. Here I'm replacing the in diagnosis column, which is the second column of breast cancer, we have either M or B, which means malignant or benign. So I'm replacing them by 1 by 0 and the another 1 by 1, which will be easy for me to detect afterwards. And I'm taking the second I'm dividing the data set from the second column to the last column as X train and X test and Y train and Y test. And I'm using this random seed which is in NumPy, and creating a model and giving the dense layers, adding the hidden layers, and optimizer I'm using here is Adam, and finally I'm evaluating the model. So let me run this code and see what will be the accuracy. So as you see, the accuracy is 28%. That's it for the ICP. Thank you.